like to send along a couple of congratulations today. One to Barb Potter, Steve Potter's mother and driver of car number 8 in the Sportsman Division, celebrating a birthday today. So our congratulations go out to Barb and wish her many happy returns of the day. We'd like to make welcome as well all the way from Vienna, Austria, Eric and Krista Koretsky. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Visiting us all the way from Vienna, Austria. They are involved with the number 4 car, Scott Henwood from the Sunday Warriors Division, Eric and Krista Koretsky. And I hope I pronounced that correctly. Also, we'd like to send along speedy recovery wishes to Bob Charters, who's recovering from surgery in the hospital, and we understand the prognosis was good. Had a few moments to talk to Terry, his son over in the garage area, who's, by the way, also a new grandfather, Terry is, and our congratulations go to him, and we wish a very speedy recovery to Bob Charters. There's a sign-up card in the canteen area, in the garage area, if you'd like to take an opportunity to send best wishes along to Bob. That is available over there after the races have been completed. Our parade this afternoon leads off with our St. John Ambulance, Local 275 Moncton Division, and we appreciate the services of their capable and well-trained volunteers here at the Speedway week by week. Followed by our cleanup and safety crew on board that Chevrolet extended cab, and our first competitor from the Sunday Warriors Division, the Blakely Towing Machine for Eugene Weagle, senior member of the Racing Weagle family. Car number 55 is Perry McMack, multi-time feature winner here at the Speedway. Car number 78, Darren Gildert on board that machine, and car number 77 is Sandy Lehman, once again, his second year of competition in the division. Driving car number 6, Todd Wilkins. And in the 6th Sportsman, of course, Terry Charters, former track champion here at the Speedway in that Pontiac automobile. Car number 2, another second-generation driver, Sean Lewis, on board the T&L construction machine. And Tom Casey, Super Saver Advertising number 17 machine. Driving car number 84, Sunday drivers with Michael Larkin on board, car number 89, Mike Edwards. And car number 5, a new campaign machine for Bob Prosser out of Turtle Creek, who's up to the Sunday Warriors Division this year. Car number 22, Craig Ward, the Air Convenience Battery House machine. And driving car number 4, of course, Scott Henwood, the Techniques Motorsports automobile. The former 33 car, down number 45 for the Paul's Race Videos for a $7 machine for Dale Somerville. Looked real good in practice. Amy Tingley on board the 29. Car number 5, move up to the Sportsman Division. Fearless Freddie Jenkins, brand new fire suit, new race car. He is ready to do business. Troy Duffy on board the white number 08. Al Wilson on board car number 11 from the Straight Stock Division, rookie campaigner in that division. Jesse Rogers in the 26 ran super strong in that machine last year in the latter part of the season. Former track champion Jim Dunham, the car number 54. Dairytown Auto Clinic machine with some space left over for sponsorship in that automobile. Gary Chappell on board the 86 machine, the RD Cats machine, the car number 18, one of the Larkin Racing brothers. Willie Larkin on board the 18. Car number 33, new campaigner, Joe Jenkins. And car number 85, the reigning track champion in the late model Sportsman Division. Also picked up the international win as well last year. The Oblinas Roofing Inside, number 85 for Ken McKenzie. In the straight stock division, one of our second generation drivers, the CRC RV Center machine for Mike Wiggles. And at the start-finish line now, Steve Potter, car number 8, had a super strong season last year and a strong contender for the point title. He'll be back to answer that challenge this year as well. Mark Ferguson on board car number 81, big yellow tank. And car number 9, Dave Gagnon, the Saunier Plumbing and Heating machine, ran super strong last year in the drivers in the Sunday Warriors Division this year. The Duckman, Tom Lane, on board the Atlantic Torch and Radiator Repair, number 23. And fresh off the car show in Moncton, car number 12, the T&L Armstrong machine for Mike Kyle. Car number 58, the third generation driver. And the track champ in the straight stock division, Mike Power Jr., car number 58. Also a former track champ in the straight stock division, had some problems in warm-ups this afternoon. The second-generation driver, Tim Layton, in the 6. The 62, Josh Goslin, hot off his world tour in car number 62. Just some of the competitors you'll be seeing in competition here this afternoon as we roll them out here in Circle Track Thunder here at the Oval of Excitement. All new for 2002 Riverglade Speedway, the Oval of Excitement. Once again, I'd like to remind you, the Salisbury Lions clubs have their 50/50 tickets on sale at the Gateway. If you can get a chance to pick yours up yet, they still are available. Just $1 a piece. You can pick up 3 for $2 or 9 for the low price of $5. So drop down and see the Salisbury Lions Club. You cannot win unless you got a ticket, and a nice piece of cash is going to go this afternoon to some lucky race fan here at the Speedway. So we'll head the competitors back to the garage area, form them up for the first round of competition. Sunday drivers having at it first off the program here. Canteens are open and now serving at both ends of the Speedway, down in turn number 1 and here in the Terry Rogers Tower as well. Lots of hot and cold delights, refreshing beverages. The entrance to the Speedway, the lineup. And of course, when they come up to line up, they are up at almost at the level of the top of the wall, so they can see out on the track as they line up there for their heats. And all exit from the track will take place down in the 1-2 turn area. And for extra safety, there's a bunch of earth-moving tires down there too to cushion the blow should anyone get turned around down in that area. So a new complexion to the Speedway, all new for 2002, the Oval of Excitement, Riverglades ever. Female flagman right here at the Oval of Excitement. Let's have a warm round of applause for Winifred in the tower. I talked to Pat over in the garage area before the Speedway open here this afternoon, and he's Janet, our official scorer and liner-upper and person of extraordinary capabilities. Kim doing the lineup in the garage area, Shelley doing everything that there is to do over here, and of course winning the tower. He said, look, there's 4 women. They have to go through to get to me. I'll be all right this afternoon. So Winnie joins our famous all-female crew here at the Speedway, and I'm sure she's going to do a fine, fine job here this afternoon. Kim will be back in a couple of weeks' time, by the way. He's gone over to Scotland to visit his ancestors and relatives to the big family reunion, and they're having a great time over there. I understand he is the tallest one in the crowd, however. I can't wait to see the pictures of him in a kilt. I don't know about you folks. First round of competition for the Crash and Burn Division. Sunday drivers have it at it here at the Speedway. Car number 18. Field is turned around, running the opposite way right now. We're going to run counterclockwise, and the early race leader in the 33 is second-generation driver Joey Jenkins in the 33 down the backstretch in the lead. Larkin moving to the outside to the 18 over Todd Wilkins in the 6. Wilkins working his way back up the inside, but it's all the 33 automobile for Jenkins, your leader at the stripe first time by. Battle shaping up in the rear of the pack between the 18. Moves to the outside as Tom Casey pulls a move in the 17, works down the middle over Sean Lewis in the 2. And leading along for the ride, the 77 as well. Joe Jenkins, your race leader in the 33, Todd Wilkins in second, and Tom Casey strong in third in the 17 machine. 10-lap qualifier for the Crash and Burn Sunday Warriors Division. They get the Sunday drivers, rather. And Joe Jenkins, the second-generation driver out of turn number 4, your race leader in the 3-3. Jenkins stretching out about a 7-car length lead over second-place Todd Wilkins. The 17 of Tom Casey in third. Ten-lap qualifier for the Sunday Drivers Division. Drivers with less than 2 years experience in this 4-cylinder division. So 5 laps complete, 5 to go, or 5 down and 5 to go. Joe Jenkins, your race leader. Todd Wilkins in second. Tom Casey in third in the 17. Sandy Lehman now in the 77 works his way up to fourth. And Sean Lewis now trying to put the pressure on in car number 2. Wilkins now closing up the gap between second and first place as they head down the front stretch one more time. White flag, 1 lap to go. We're 9 complete, 1 to go this time by. Jenkins on the inside, getting the pressure from young Todd Wilkins. Wilkins takes the spot down the backstretch, and Jenkins in trouble. The 33 machine slowing down on the backstretch. And for the checkered flag, it's going to be Todd Wilkins, first winner in 2002 in the Ripley's Auto Sales number 6 Honda. Casey will come home to second spot, and Jenkins with some serious firing problems on the 33 settles for third. Sandy Lehman in fourth. Sean Lewis wraps up the top 5, but the 6 of Todd Wilkins, who for a while was 8 or 9 car lengths behind the first place driver, closed up the gap, and with the mechanical problems in the 33, Wilkins took it home first. Checkered flag for 2002. They'll take the auto lap around the speedway, the Ripley's Auto Sales number 6 Honda Civic. As Todd Wilkins enjoys a much-deserved honor lap around the speedway for his first victory of the young 2002 racing season here at the Oval of Excitement. The wheel shut down. The start-finish line. So young Todd Wilkins in the Ripley's Auto Sales number 6. Once again, a 10-lap qualifier. We'll take them from the static start. Winifred gives them the green, and away they go. Amy Tingley with the early race lead in the 29 machine. Leads them from the point into turns 1 and 2. Tingley on the bottom. Here comes the 08 machine up to challenge Troy Duffy. And working by on the inside is Mike Edwards in the 89. Snookers him down the backstretch. And Edwards has the lead out of turn number 4. Mike Edwards puts one in the books as the first lap leader in the 89 here in heat number 2. And now Gilbert in the 78 machine working inside the 08 automobile of Troy Duffy. Gilbert on the inside, Duffy on the outside for second position as Edwards leads them around one more time in the 68. Mike Edwards on a rail in that machine. The 89 automobile, your race leader, has the Honda wound up. Gilbert in the second spot in car number 78. In the battle for third now has come to the 97 of Neil Connors, his first outing in the 97 machine, a brand new driver in that 97 automobile. Duffy settling for fourth in the 08. Gary Chappell in the 86 in fifth position. A battle for sixth now between Larkin in the 84 and Tingley in the 29. Mechanical problems plaguing Larkin in the 84. That car not sounding quite up to running optimum engine noise. Edwards in the 89, your race leader, about to lap some of the back markers. About to put Larkin and Hickey a lap down out of turn number 4. Show a race leader in the 89 machine has put Larkin a lap down in the 84. Gildert in second spot in the 78. And the 97 machine in third, some distance back, Neil Connors, the rookie driver. Edwards now puts Duffy in the 08 machine a lap down. This is qualifier number 2, second of 2 for the Sunday Drivers Division. So Edwards trying to cruise to victory here as the checkered flag comes up out of turn number 4. 10 complete this time by. Edwards will take it home in the 89. Darren Gildert second spot in the 78. And the 97 machine, Neil Connors third. The good folks at Hanson Signs, longtime sponsor here at the Speedway, and a maker and creator of fantastic signage for your automobile, place of business, or your residence. Give them a call, Hanson Signs. So Edwards will take the honor lap around the Speedway. Join this well-deserved win as he blew them away here in qualifier number 2 in the Sunday new for 2002 here at Riverglade Speedway. It looks like the Salisbury Lions Club have wrapped up their 50 Fix 2 shows. Will be on Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. right here at the Oval of Excitement. RV Center Automobile. And outside, Mark Ferguson on board the 81. The 62 is Josh Goslin, making a comeback here after his famous Whirlwind World Tour. And on the outside, car number 58, the reigning champion in the division, Mike Power Jr. Former track champion, Tim Layton in the car number 6, and rounding out the field, Al Wilson. 10-lap qualifier, street stock division, rock'em, sock'em, traveling sideways, thrill show out of turn number 4. Boxing up in the middle of the pack, Josh Goslin looking for room off turn number 2 as Mike Weagle heads down the backstretch as the leader. Weagle in car number 60, showing the way out of turn number 4. That is for second. Goslin has it, and Tim Layton there in the 6 wants it, so does Mike Power in the 58. Ran ever so strong, both these cars last year in competition. Smoke pouring from the 62 of Josh Goslin. Maybe possibly some oiling problems on that Chevrolet number 62. Ferguson gets loose in the 41, having trouble to maintain control, takes it around in turn number 1. Ferguson guns the gas, heads it back into competition as Mike Weagle leads them. Caution flag out on the speedway. So starter Winifred Burnham throws the yellow, slows the field down. We'll try this one more time as Mark Ferguson gets turned around, number 41 Chrysler machine in the straight stock division. 10-lap qualifier for the division. Race leader on the restart. Green flag now, one more time, and it's a side-by-side battle of Chevrolets through the 1-2 turn. Mike Weagle on the inside, Tim Layton on the outside, and hanging right there in third, the 15 of Mike Power Jr. Goslin continued to have smoking problems with the 62 machine. As the battle goes side by side, door handle to door handle through the 3-4 turn area. Powers in trouble, and the 58 gets up high in the merging lane. But the battle continues for the lead side by side between the Mike Weagle and the 6 of Tim Layton down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4 one more time. Layton now trying to look on the bottom, can't quite put it together at the halfway mark. We're 5 complete, 5 to go. Rock'em, sock'em, traveling sideways through Shaw, and the 60 gets around just as we say that. And no place to go as the balance of the field comes out of turn number 2. So caution will fall on the speedway as Mike Weagle gets turned around. So Mike Weagle gets it turned around in the 60, caution out on the speedway. And we'll try this one more time. So half the laps are down, 5 complete, 5 to go. As Dan Duke gives a look to the rear of the 41 of Mark Ferguson, possibly something hanging or leaking from that area, checks it out. And has a brief discussion with the driver. Good to see Mark back with us again. Missed him here at the Speedway last year. Strong competitor. And Mark heads it back, I believe, headed for the garage area, possibly with that number 41 Chrysler automobile. Again, of course, extensive work done to both. And sideways, thrill show. Tim Layton works the outside, Mike Weagle works the inside, and the 11 automobile gets turned around. Al Wilson in trouble. Gets it going again one more time. The rookie campaigner in the straight stock division will stay green, this time by. So Wilson got his work cut out for him to get back up and play with the leaders. Tim Layton and Tim Layton and Mike Bowers have Mr. Weagle in a sandwich. 3 potent Chevrolets are at the front of the pack, working it out for the lead. Popsicle sticks us time by. We're 8 complete, 2 to go this time by. 8 laps down, 2 to go. Straight stock qualifier. Tim Layton, your race leader in the 6. The second generation driver from the Hopewell area of Albert County out of turn number 4. Right flag down, 1 more time to go. 9 complete, 1 to go. Tim Layton, your race leader. Mike Power Jr. off the pace in the 58 machine. And out of turn number 4 for the final time and for the victory. Tim Layton will take it home for the checkered flag here. So Tim Layton, the former track champion from a couple of years ago here in the straight stock division, picks up the first straight stock win for 2002. And quite a story here, too, because if you were here in warm-ups this afternoon here about an hour before race time, Tim Layton brought this car off turn number 4 and tore the A-frame out from under the front of it, and Cruz hastily went to work, put it back together, and obviously did a fine job because he's back in winning form again. But the car came to a screeching halt down by the starter stand. Congratulations to Tim Layton for coming back from that adversity in warm-ups and coming out here this afternoon to pick up a victory here in the open air straight stock qualifier. And 2 here at the Oval of Excitement. Sunday Warriors forming up in the lineup area. We'll be out to have at it here momentarily. The Sunday Warriors, by the way, final look, gets the green flag in hand off turn number 4. Once again, we're going racing. 3 wide off the get-go. In the 1-2 turn, and something had to give it. It had to be Tom Lane. Unfortunately, Craig Ward is hooked up and driving like a man possessed. Here comes Somerville now up the inside of Perry McMacken, the 45 machine of Dale Somerville, challenging for second. Craig Ward certainly was not asleep on that start as he snapped the lead in the Air Convenience number 22. Down the backstretch, Ward, your race leader, Dale Somerville for second to the 45, Perry McMacken third, Duckman Tom Lane in fourth, and Gagnon in the 9, back up for fifth. Keep your eyes on that 9, that white cab machine of Dave Gagnon. He was a strong competitor last year, and we expect him to do even better this year. Right now, Craig Ward is your race leader in the 22 machine. And in hot pursuit pursuit. Dale Somerville in the 45 down the backstretch. Gagnon, as predicted, up for third now. Parallel knocking in fourth, and in trouble as Tom Lane gives him a look underneath in the 23. Craig Ward has a mirrorful of Dale Somerville in the 45. Somerville now looks to the outside, this time through the 3-4 turn area, now to the bottom. Can't quite put it together. Halfway, flags are up, or 5 complete, 5 to go. A barn burner qualifier here for the Sunday Warriors division. Somerville one more time, looks to the high side, off turn number 4, Ward the leader, giving Somerville lots of room on the top, and Craig Ward continues to lead in the 22 machine. They are nose to tail out of turn 2, down the backstretch. Now Gagnon is trying to close up the distance at car number 9. Ward a little wide this time off turn number 4. And a super battle now shaping up for 4th position. Tom Lane in the 23. Jesse Rogers puts the move on him in the 26. Goes around the top side. Can't quite put it together. As the 55 at back up in Angel's Row at turns 1 and 2. Popsicle sticks. We're 8 complete. 2 to go. We'll get a white flag this time on turn number 4. Craig Ward doing battle here with Dale Somerville. Somerville in the 45, Ward in the 22, and Dave Gagnon, the Sony Plumbing and Heating Machine, moving up for 3rd, closing up the distance, but I think it's a matter of too little too late. As Ward, I believe, will be able to hold him off. Here comes Somerville. Final time on turn number 4. Somerville gives him a look one more time. Checkered flag is down, and Ward takes it home. Somerville has to settle for 2nd, Gagnon for 3rd. The battle for 4th now shaping up. Off turn 4. Can Tom Lane do it? Well, Jesse Rogers nips out Tom Lane at the line. So it's Craig Ward in the 22, the 45 of Dale Somerville. Dave Gagnon in the 9. With the 26 of Jesse Rogers and the 23 of Tom Lane, completing the top 5. First of 2 10-lap qualifiers for the Sunday Warriors division. Never a dull moment in the Sunday Drivers Crash and Burn division. I'd like to remind the junior fans, too, if you'd like to have the opportunity to be junior fan of the afternoon here today, just to fill out your name and your favorite driver's number and name on a piece of paper and drop it in that white ballot box right down by the starter stand. Just before feature time, we're going to be going down there and picking up one of those names. And if your name is chosen, you get a trip around the track with your contender here at the Speedway in the 21. 10-lap qualifier as the late model sportsmen lined up for their first round of qualifying. Should get a green flag this time by. Winifred has a look. Yep, it's going to go green. We're going racing. Scott Henwood on the inside, Power on the outside, down the backstretch. As Bob Prosser shakes his legs at car number 5, getting used to that more powerful mount. The Techniques Motorsport number 4 for Scott Henwood, your race leader. And now the 21 of Power trying to put a move on the 78 of Victor McCollum. McCollum on the outside, Power on the inside. Battle for 2nd now as Henwood continues to lead in the 4. Problems on the number 10 for the Warrior Princess, April Berry. Looks like she may be headed back to the garage area. Mechanical woes continue to plague the 10 machine. Henwood, your race leader. Power now up for 2nd. And now one more time, McCollum gives him a run in the 78, works the inside of Power, down the backstretch and into turn number 3. Scott Henwood now getting some serious challenge from Victor McCollum in the 78 and Jason Power in the 21. Eugene Wiggle moving back up in the fray too in car number 8, that Ford Probe automobile. Scott Henwood, your race leader, the 78, continues to put the pressure on. Looks to the inside now. Battle for the lead, and a super battle for second as well between the 8 of Eugene Wiggle and Power in the 21. As Henwood continues to lead, shakes off the 78 machine, and Wiggle, gets loose as he was challenging for that third position. What a tough break for the veteran campaigner, Eugene Wiggle. It looks like there may be some serious problems, perhaps a brake locked up in that car or something, because the car has come to a halt down at turn 3. We'll get a caution flag of this one, as Wiggle has problems with the 8 machine. So we're 8 laps complete, 2 to go as the caution falls on the speedway. Problems for the 8 machine of Eugene Wiggle, and I stand corrected, the 78 is Darren Gildart in this class, and in the other class was Victor McCollum. So I stand correct. I have those names reversed on my sheet. My apologies to all the good. Eight complete. 2 to go. Green flag. One more time. We're going racing. April Berry continues to have mechanical problems on the 10, unable to come up to speed on the restart. White flag down, one more time to go. As Scott Henwood is your race leader. Jason Power in the 21 in second. Darren Gildart has slipped back to third in the 78. And Prosser having a strong run in the 5 now. Looks to the outside of Gildart. Prosser rated to turn number 3 in hot pursuit. Takes it high, wide, and handsome as the checkered flag falls. Henwood will bring it home. Jason Power for second in the former Corey Eagles mount. Gildart in third. Of course, Bob Prosser strong to fourth to sing about as he heads to the start-finish line as the winner of heat number 2 for the Sunday Warriors. Let's have a warm round of applause as he picks up the checkered flag. Scott Henwood, former Sunday Drivers champion here at the Speedway in the Techniques Motorsports number 4. He was the champion in the Drivers Division a couple of years ago, moved up to Sunday Warriors last year, had a strong year there as well. And always a stalwart competitor, just a fine guy to talk to over the pits too. Anytime you need information, don't be scared to talk to him because he's more than happy to fill you in on all the details. Very personable and certainly represents the sport well here at the Speedway as well. Scott Henwood in Victory Lane. Once again, there is a sign-up, get-well card over in the garage area at the canteen for Bob Charters, who's recovering from surgery back a few weeks ago, I guess, and he just digs Motorsports number 4. Late model sportsman will have at it next, the quickest of the quick here at the Speedway. Mike Kyle on board the 12 in the Ford Taurus. The 6 car is Terry Charters, former track champion here at the Speedway of that Pontiac. 85 is Ken McKenzie, defending late model sportsman champion. Steve Potter had a strong run for the Marshall Captain's number 8. The 79 is Corey Eagles, new campaigner here in the sportsman division, the former Bobby Frazier mount. Car number 44 is 31, brand new automobile for Mike Rogers in the 41. Lap qualifier for the late model international by Oblinas Roofing and Siding. Jim Dunham on the inside, Derek Smith on the outside, row number 1, 12 lap qualifier of turn number 4. Green flag is up this time by And I believe we're going to go racing. Jim Dunham, the early race leader, the Ford Thunderbird number 44, with Terry Childers looking to the outside, the number 6 Pontiac machine. Jim Dunham, the 4-4 automobile, your race leader, with Terry Childers in hot pursuit. Works the outside now in the 6 machine. Ken McKenzie, the 85 up there in Chaliso, Steve Potter, and Mike Rogers in the hunt as well in the 41. As the 79 of Core Eagles, the rookie campaigner, goes a lap down. Six complete, 6 to go. Halfway flags as Jim Dunham shows the way in the 44 machine. In the 79 machine has gone to the garage area as he fell a couple of laps in arrears to the leaders. First qualifier for the Sportsman Division, Jim Dunham, your race leader, the Derrytown Auto Clinic number 44 machine, former track champion here at the Speedway, showing away. Terry Childers in the 6 in second spot in hot pursuit. McKenzie right there. Rogers now looks to the inside, tangles with McKenzie. And gets into the dirt on the inside and tags the 9-0-0 of Derek Smith. So Rogers, who cut to the inside, got down in the dirt in trouble and turned it sideways on the front stretch and collects the 0-0 of Derek Smith. Landed in the tussle down here on the front stretch. And track crew is going to check. Mike Rogers and Smith both moving around the car. So caution over the speedway. We'll slow them down. Try this one more time. A little cleanup involved here as there's a bit of fluid on the track where the two cars collided. Both drivers reported just fine, just a little embarrassed perhaps, as Rogers cut to the inside to make the move on the 85 of Ken McKenzie, and McKenzie got a little loose, and Rogers cut down to avoid him, got down on the dirt on the inside, of course, lost control coming out of the dirt, got up in front of the 0-0 of Derek Smith, and of course, what you see is what happened. So caution out in the speedway as we sort this out and get the mess cleaned up. We'll try this one more time. I'd like to remind you, a full racing program will take place 1 week from today here at the Speedway. 2 o'clock start time once again next weekend, and the following weekend as well will be a Sunday afternoon event. Sportsman 100 laps, and of course an outlaw 100 laps, Sunday drivers 50, and a whole lot more. The 38th annual Oblinas Roofing and Siding, mark that one on your calendar now for August the 18th. Okay, all the youngsters who are with us this afternoon, you might want to head down to the fun area down on turn number 1, because once again, you are invited over to the garage area after the racing program has been completed here this afternoon. You probably make your way right down the front stretch and right into the lineup area. It's the easiest way to get there now. And please be careful if you're over there, because after the cars have raced their program here this afternoon, they're quite often very hot. They get tore up a bit like Mike Rogers just did, so there's sharp pieces on them, so please be careful. They are loading cars over in that area. Action shots from here at the Speedway. They are available over in the pit canteen. You can pick one of those up if you go over and talk to the drivers. Jim Dunham on the point for the restart. And outside, Terry Charters, Ken McKenzie, Steve Potter, row number 2. Fred Jenkins goes row number 3. Green flag down to stand by with 2 to go. White flag, one more, time around. We're 9 complete, 1 to go. Ken McKenzie now moving up the challenge for second position down the front stretch. McKenzie, not enough time to get to first, but he can knock off second, trying to hold off Terry Charters. And indeed it is the 44 of Jim Dunham, Ken McKenzie in the 85 in second spot, Terry Charters third in the 60, Potter. The track champion here at the Speedway becomes the first late model sportsman heat winner here for 2002 in the all-new look Riverglade Speedway. So Jim Dunham will take the honor lap around the Speedway. The Pro Side's Dairytown Auto Clinic. John Marshall Cabinets, Ford Thunderbird Automobile. Area off turn 3 and 4. Now, one of the unique things about the Sunday Drivers Division is that they can go clockwise or counterclockwise, and they don't know until they hit the track which way they're going. The problem was not on the 33 machine, so he's been scratched from this event. Roaring off from a static start one more time. Todd Wilkins in the 6th. They go 3 wide through the 1-2 turn area down the back stretch. Todd Wilkins, your race leader. Sean Lewis up to 2. Larkin falls off the pace in the 18. Moving Lehman up to 3rd in the 77. And Tom Casey working the outside in the 17. Lead of record. Lap number 1 will be Todd Wilkins with Lewis second in the 2. Todd Wilkins, your race leader, semifinal number 1 for the Sunday Drivers Crash and Burn Division. Sean Lewis in 2nd, Tom Casey 3rd, Sandy Lehman in 4th, Willie Larkin in 5th in the 18th. Four-cylinder excitement here. Todd Wilkins trying to pick up win number 2 on the afternoon. Wilkins works his way through the 3-4 turn area, because when they go the opposite way, this becomes 3 and 4. Ripley's Auto Sales Auto Body Craft Machine, your race leader. Wilkins shows the way at halfway. 5 complete, 5 to go. Will be 6 down this time by out of turn number 4. About a 8-car length or 10-car length lead over second place Sean Lewis. And Tom Casey solid run in 30 in the 17. Wilkins, your race leader, once again trying to make it 2 wins on the afternoon. Sean Lewis in second, solid run, with Tom Casey in third. Larkin and Lehman round at the top 5. First semifinal, first of 2 for the Sunday Drivers Division. 2 laps to go this time by. Popsicle sticks are up for 8 complete, 2 to go. Checkered flag this time. Wilkins makes it 2 on the afternoon. Looking for a grand slam. He can take it home in the feature as well. Takes the auto lap around the speedway as the balance of the field retires to the garage area. Solid run for Sean Lewis in the 2 as well. Tom Casey, the 17, who came home in third. It's in the white ballot box down by the starter stand. We're going to be drawing that very properly here. Boys. Mike Larkin in the 84 trying to work his way up through the back markers as the 08 machine takes the lead. Troy Duffy, the 08, is your race leader. Working the inside, car number 78, Victor McCollum. McCollum, who picked up a feature win in this division last year, moves to the outside, takes the lead down the back stretch. Keep your eyes on Edwards in the 89. That is one hot little Honda CRX, I believe they call it. Larkin up to 4th in the 84, was having teething problems in warm-ups this afternoon, was not running good at all, but he's running a solid 4th there right now, trying to fend off Hickey in the 88, as Edwards looks to the outside of our pole sitter in the 08. Victor McCollum, I believe, possibly has a cylinder down that machine, the way it sounds as it heads by the start-finish line. Certainly not showing any signs of being down on power the way it's running. And Edwards now gives the 08 of Duffy a look. Edwards on the inside of the 89, trying to pick up win number 2. Amy Tingley off the pace in the 29, the fluorescent green and white automobile. Victor McCollum, Mike Edwards, your 1-2. The pole sitter, Troy Duffy, the 08 running in third, and Hickey having a solid run. The 88 automobile in 4th position. Mike Larkin back to 5th, the 97 automobile. Neil Connors rounds out the field. Popsicle sticks are up this time by. We're 8 complete, 2 to go. 8 laps laps down, 2 to go. Second of 2 semifinals for the Sunday Drivers Crash and Burn Division. And a challenge now coming up for the lead with less than 2 to go. White flag display this time by Victor McCollum, your race leader, and Mike Edwards is in hot pursuit, looking to the outside. And now down on the bottom through the 1-2 turn area. Down a backstretch for the final time, McCollum, your race leader. Edwards trying to give him a look. Too little, too late, and I believe McCollum will hold him off and take it home for the win. Spoiling Edwards' chance for a grand slam here this afternoon. Coming home in third, of course, Hickey, a solid run for Todd Hickey in the 88, the pole sitter. Troy Duffy in fourth position, and Mike Larkin brings it home in fifth in the 84. So Victor McCollum took advantage of that early opportunity to get out front and spoil Mike Edwards' bid for a grand slam here this afternoon. And coming to the line, Victor McCollum, the 78 machine. It runs strong in both divisions. Darren Gildert pilots that machine in the Sunday Warriors. And, of course, Victor McCollum and the Sunday Drivers will take the honor lap around the Speedway. Announcing our junior fan winner as soon as this race has been completed. We have reached down in the drum and we have a winner. And let's know who that is as soon as this event is over. Green flag this time by 10-lap semifinal. Here come the street stocks. Super battle for the lead. Mike Weigel on the inside. Tim Layton on the outside. Side by side, door handle to door handle for the lead. Straight stock semi-final qualifier. Three Chevrolets at the front of the field battling for the top spot. Mike Weigel in the 60, Tim Layton in the 6, Mike Power Jr. in the 58. Levicar a little loose this time out of turn number 4. Josh Goslin taking advantage of that opportunity to close it up for the distance. But smoke once again pouring from the 62 of Josh Goslin. Mike Weigel doing a super job fending off a hard-charging Tim Layton and an also hard-charging Mike Power Jr. as they head down the front stretch one more time in a straight stock semi-final 10-lap event. Down the backstretch. Like a freight train, these top 3 straight stocks. Popsicle sticks will be up this time out of turn number 4. We're 8 complete, 2 to go. This time by 8 laps down and 2 to go. White flag displayed this time around. Final time down the backstretch through the 3-4 turn area. Checkered flag this time by Mike Weigel will take it home. Layton for second, Mike Power Jr. in third. Kyle Wilson in the 11 car comes home in 4th, and Josh Goslin will complete the distance in 5th position. Hard-fought balance of a warm round of applause for the 60 machine of Mike Weigel. The AJ Carpentry CRC RV Center, Griswold's General Store, Blinas Roofing and Siding Automobile takes the Polish victory lap around the Speedway. '45 is Dale Somerville, and the 17 rounding out the field is Rob Damone. 10-lap semifinal qualifier, first of 2 here for the Sunday Warriors Crash and Burn Division. Your race leader, Craig Ward, the 22 in hot pursuit out of turn number 4. Dale Somerville right in the thick of the battle in the 45 machine. Perry McMack and Jesse Rogers, Dave Gagnon, and the 17 of Rob Damone. Having at it here at 4-cylinder Crash and Burn Sunday Warriors excitement. Lane a little high and wide this time, leaves some room for Craig Ward, can't quite put it together, and Dale Somerville now works the outside in that former Malazzo number 33 machine, all renumbered to 45, gets a little loose, can't quite put it together, but Mackin right there to challenge in the 55. Tom Lane having it his way at the front of the pack, halfway flats are down, we're 5 complete, 5 to go this time by. 5 laps complete, 5 to go. Well, Tom Lane, the Duckman, your race leader. Somerville once again up to challenge with Perry McMack in the 55 on the inside, 45 on the outside. Craig Ward solidly in second. Jesse Rogers makes his way up to 5th in the 26. Craig Ward, Dale Somerville, Perry McMacken, Jesse Rogers, your top 5. 2 to go. The popsicle sticks are up. 8 complete. 2 to go this time by. White flag displayed this time by Tom Lane. Trying to hold on for one more lap. Lane doing a super job in the 23. Got a pink paper, Atlantic torch and regulator repair machine, your race leader. Ward trying to close up one more time, trying to make it 2 wins this afternoon. Lane will deny him this time. Tom Lane takes it home. Craig Ward settles for 2nd, Dale Somerville for 3rd, Perry McMacken in 4th, and Jesse Rogers a solid run in 5th position. So the Duckman heads for victory lane. The Garland Paint and Paper, Atlantic Torch and Regulator Repair number 23 will take the honor lap around the Speedway. Duckman Tom Lane, Pine Glen's finest. So Tom Lane takes a well-deserved honor lap around the fresh asphalted Speedway. The Oval of Excitement. Semi-final number 2 for the Sunday Warriors division is formed up. Jason Powers will be on board the 21. Scott Henson. Division don't read the start bar. So Darren Yoder takes his honor lap around the speedway. Well-deserved win for the Young Albert County campaigner. rounds out the top 5. So 2 on the afternoon. 44 machine on Jim Dunn. So a fine showing by Fords, 4 in the field and 1 takes the win. And 3 in the top 5. Vision formerly dominated by GM cars before. It's become real strong last 2 years in this division. So that's the slide 35-lap feature for the crash and burn division. They're revving up from the Scottish Trail. We'll take it away as Winnie is a sharp look here before they take off. Green flag on the racing. On the mark, the tires were spinning. He won a green flag at the bottom, and he was off and running under Bernie Curtis. Todd Wilkins running race leader as he thinks he can turn around off the march. So caution out on the speedway. We'll turn them around and run them in the opposite direction under. Okay, we thought we'd just take a few moments to pop down the cantina for sales and see what's on the menu here. If you haven't been down here, we're talking through one below the tower here. We've got lots of cool, refreshing beverages. Pop on here for only $1.25 while quantities last. And if you're not tried those, good time to do it. No ice cream sandwiches, not warm enough yet for that. Okay, and lots of other goodies as well. So pop down the canteen facilities while there's a little all the action on the speedway. Good chance for you to fill up.
official word with this victory, but there's a guy over there that you spoiled his grand slam in that 6 car.
Well, I don't know if I hit him or not.
Well, I don't think you hit him. I just said you spoiled his grand slam.
Well, it's got a fast car. I come on.
And the best force is good. One time off the floor, another time down this third gear. So you took advantage of that. You worked the traffic just right. Yes. Right to second feet to won the last year as well. Congratulations, second feet to win, picks up the Hanson side. Target that's here, ladies and gentlemen, for Victor McConnell in the 7-8. We're going at it straight stocks. Center automobile on the point, and outside the front row, former track champion here in the street stock division, car number 6, Tim Layton. Inside row number 2, the reigning street stock champion, Mike Power Jr., third generation driver here at the Speedway, and outside car number 62, Josh Goslin. Al Wilson on board car number 11, and Mark Ferguson in the 41. 62, smoke pouring from that automobile. The question is, will the engine run the distance? Working a lot of traffic. Going to the other side of Mel Wilson as we come up on line. They stand corrected. A black flag for the driver, car number 6 will make the winner. So Mike Power Jr. will inherit the lead and the win. The black flag being awarded to the 6th car. And Tim very graciously accepted it too, by the way. Headed for the garage area. Very, very sportsmanlike move on behalf of that driver. We're also going to get a couple of words with Mike Wiggle. We're going to ask him to come back out just for a moment too as Mike Power takes his honor lap around the speedway. Here in the straight stock division, picks up the feature win here this afternoon. Mike Wiggle drove his heart out in this race, and I just wanted to get him back out here to talk to you, congratulate, because he drove a super, super strong race. And if this is any example of what you're going to do this year, you deserve to be commended, young man.
Well, I just want to play clean and have some fun, and hopefully we've got a real good car today. But today, I guess Mike Power Jr. beat us, so we're going to try harder next week.
Way to go. Let's hear it for Mike Wiggle. Drove a heck of a race here. We're going to get over and have a couple of words with Mike Power Jr. as well, who came home as the victor of this race. Now, we met a lot of times the victor, and I think we're going to start it off right where we finished it off last year, Mike.
Well, looks like we may only be here this week. My wife's about to have a baby, like any couple of days now, so
Congratulations.
thank you. And you never know, we might get out again. Well, it was great to win one.
Well, you are the defending champion, so you certainly made that statement too by winning this one as well.
Thank you very much.
Let's hear it for one more time, Mike Power Jr. And
Nine is Dave Gagnon. And number 4, Scott Henwood. The 21, Jason Power. 5, Bob Tossers.
Super fine job. So Tom May, once again, takes a well-deserved honor lap around the speedway. We'll try to get out of his way so it'll be for his 15-lap feature contest.
Something fire all year, and I'd like to thank everybody.
Made it. The Terraform, ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ward under a strong top 3 finish. And this guy almost took the win and then had to settle for third. What a heartbreaker.
Trying to learn. There's all the track experience. I'd like to thank my sponsors, like my dad, somebody loving me.
Age 7 years old, is taking his hot lap around the speedway with his favorite driver, Terry Charters, former track champion in car number 6.
working good. I'd like to say thanks to Marshall Cabinet, new sponsor, United Bookstore. Oh, M-Carson Enterprises, and I can't think of them all. I remember next weekend. Anyway, thanks a lot.
Radio St. Potter, solid second place. This gentleman ran in the front most of the race, had another solid podium finish in third spot. Beautiful paintwork on the Bob's Paint Shop machine again this year, Jim, and a silver run for the first day out.
Not too bad. I'm pretty pleased. We weren't sure how she's going to perform, but we're third, better than, not too bad.
Ran extremely strong in the heat, though, early, too.
Not too bad. We do a little more work on her. We'll get her down there.
Radio, let's hear from the former track champion here, Jim Dunham in the 44. Third place finish. We're going to get up and talk to our winner here as the pictures are taking you at the start-finish line. Your Hanson sign, 25-lap feature winner. Once again, I'd like to remind you that sign-up card is in the garage area. If you'd like to send some get well wishes along to Father Bob, and we'll get a couple of words with Terry while we're getting the picture ready. Terry, congratulations. That was a seesaw battle if there ever was one.
Yeah, well, it's nice. The new track's coming along, and we get a little racing on her, and we get the outside lane working, and we'll have a great racetrack here.
You have a little bit of battle damage here.
Yes. I'm not too happy about it, so I won't say it.
We won't say that. Okay. Way to go. Let's hear it one more time for Terry Charters, the former track champion here in Victor Lane in this Hanson Sign feature. In the meantime, on behalf of Pat and Shelley Rogers, Hanson Signs, and the whole family here at the Speedway, we thank you for attending this spring opener here. Thank you to Hanson Signs once again for being our sponsor of the day. We'll see you back next Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. Until then, this is Cyril Hall, your track announcer, wishing you a good, safe journey home.